On Draw Stuff Real Easy today, I'm going to show you how to draw a chess piece, and today is going to be a pawn, and all this week I'm going to show you how to draw all the different pieces, and eventually I'll show you how to put them together on a chessboard. But let's work out what's going on here. Now the bottom of the chess piece is circular, and it sits within a square on the board. Well, that's not quite a square, but never mind. Let's draw the circle. Let's make it a bit more square there. So there's the square with a circle in the middle of it. And look what happens when you tilt it as if you're seeing it from the side. The circle stops being a circle and it becomes an ellipse. And in fact, the square becomes sort of more of a rectangle, or perhaps even a trapezoid or a trapezium. So we'll imagine the square is going to be down at the bottom somewhere. And that's going to go off at an angle. In fact, it's going to be coming sort of somewhere like that to what we'd call a vanishing point in perspective, and so maybe it's going to be round about like that. So we're looking at this square from the side, and then we need to draw that circle in the middle of it, but it's not going to be a circle, it's going to be an ellipse or an oval shape. So an ellipse is kind of like an oval, whereas a circle has point in the middle around which it goes, and the ellipse has kind of 2 points, 2 foci. So this is, let's say it's going to be the bottom of the chess piece on the bottom of the square. So now we can look at how this is made up. This is going up a little bit and then curving in. So that can go up and then curve in a little bit. And then it's curving out and round and up, that kind of shoulder thing that's going on there. Hey, wait a minute, let's just follow that around there like that. So this is kind of, this curve echoes the bottom curve that's sitting on the square. This is now going to come around, and then it's going to come up in a curve to about there, something like that. And then let's imagine we've got a little pin going right the way through the middle of that, going straight up the middle like that, so that we can work out where this kind of shoulder here is going to be. So that's going to be another ellipse around about there. This will come up to about there. And then we got this kind of little central shaft bit here, which is going to be an ellipse again, and that's going to come up. It's quite pointy to about like that, and then we got this little kind of collar, and I'd say that distance there is about the same as that distance there, so we can call that around about there. This collar is going to come sort of like that. It's not that deep, so it's kind of round about like that, I would say. And then we've got this ball on the top, which is maybe a little bigger than that. Yeah, like that. And it's very easy to get all these proportions incorrect, but don't worry about it, just have a go. And if you do it really, really bad, and then just do it again and get it right next time. It's very simple. Now looking at this from sort of above, this ball on the top is kind of the nearest thing to us, so that's where I'm going to start. And then we want to do that sort of collar that comes around, and then we can come down, nice curve, and then we'll join that together with a curve there, and then we want a curve there for that kind of ellipse, which is this little shoulder here, and then we can bring that down and around, down and around, and we'll join those up like that. And then we want a little curve down there and a little curve down there, and then join the two up like that. And then we can just put the rest of the square in there to kind of put it in position. Now when you are sure that the ink is dry, then erase all those pencil lines, which you can do because you didn't press too hard, did you? If you press too hard, then you probably won't be able to erase those pencil lines. I'm just going to move that up into the middle of the frame. And then we're going to want to have some shading in here, so I'm going to put some shading lines up around like that. You can maybe want to put a little bit of shininess so the sun or the light is shining from this side. And then we're going to want to have something here as well, I think. And then again we're going to need some shading down here, and I'm just going to make that quite sort of subtle and dotted down there, and we're going to want some here, and that'll almost fade away, and then this will get a bit bigger and then come around like that. And then we'll want a bit there as well. We can maybe put a bit in there too, maybe some in there. And then we want some shade coming on the table or on the chess board to kind of put the whole thing on the table or on the chessboard. And then I think I'm just going to put some little kind of dots in there, and maybe some dots just in there as well. And there you go, how to draw a chess piece in 3D real easy. Well, thanks for watching. Please like this video and make sure you are subscribed to the Draw Stuff Real Easy channel. You can support my videos by following me on my Patreon page. Put your drawing idea requests in the comments box below, and remember to keep drawing, drawing, drawing. Practice, 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 and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.